Hey guys, what's up? You're very close. Good. I like that. Right at crotch level, just the way I like it.
Me too.
I like you. You're gonna be fun. Can you guys hear me okay? Great, awesome. Hello, I'm Rara. I'm gonna be your host tonight for Comedy Boom. Welcome. A round of applause. Who's been to this show before? All right, so lots of versions. Very nice. I like that. Well, I just want to let you guys know there are a couple rules before we start, before I get going into my set. Just go ahead and take your phones, put them to vibrate or silent for me. That way it's not going to interrupt any of the comments that you see. And keep table talk to a minimum. If you'd like to have a nice loud conversation, go right outside, right there. It's a lovely space. I've been in it many times. And the number 3 rule is the most important. Have some fucking fun, right?
Right.
Ooh, you know I'm an edgy comedian because I said fuck on the microphone. So good. Oh, guys. So I gotta say, I love being in Gainesville because, I have a lot of tattoos and I feel like everyone else around me has tattoos, and that's kind of cool. It's kind of liberating, being around people that enjoy the same shit as you. But I have this one friend who doesn't have tattoos, and she is always coming up with the dumbest ideas. And she runs them by me specifically. Like the other day, it was the dumbest thing. This is the dumbest thing she's ever said. She goes, Rara, I want a portrait of Simba from The Lion King on my lower back. And I tell her, Anna, that's her name. Anna, that is so great. Because when a guy is finished on you, he can just rub his fingers all up in it, right? And scream like a baboon, just like in the movie. Right? Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Oh. It is time for you to leave my apartment. Get out, bitch. So I quit drinking almost 2 months ago. Thank you. Usually there's dead silence, and then I have to be like, really? Like 10 years of alcoholism. That's not something to celebrate. No, I quit drinking like almost 2 months ago. I just got tired of like being invited to things and having friends, and I just cut all that shit out, really. No, I had to get my shit together mentally, so I did. But I didn't quit doing anything else. Like I still smoke mad weed, and I, do coke like 3-4 times a week, whatever. Whatever the average is. Yeah. Whatever the average is for coke use on a weekly basis, that's what I do. Now, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like quitting drinking, not quitting any other drugs. Yeah, it does. That's like driving around with a flat tire, no brakes, but the AC is working just fine, right? This is the fun table. You guys have chips and everything. So you guys are just exactly on my level, because when I quit drinking, I switched from like rage drinking to rage eating.
There you go.
Because okay, listen, my friends say that's not healthier, but I beg to differ, because if I eat a whole key lime pie by myself, I don't wake up the next morning under a bridge next to a white guy with dreadlocks, okay? Worst case scenario, my tummy hurts a little bit, right?
She did wake up under the bridge.
And it wasn't with me.
Oh, you guys are going to be a handful. You can tell. You're on your first drink and you're already fucking heckling me.
Yeah.
So great. So hey, I think oh, but you think you're with me, but you're working against me. Trust. Oh, it's going to be fun. So I think we can stop bringing back 90s fashion trends. Is anyone with me on this? I know that's hypocritical because I look like a walking Tumblr account, all right? But just hear me out, okay? Like, we've reached the aesthetic we're looking for. We don't need to bring back anything else. I recently saw 3 billboards for Jinko jeans. Does anybody know what Jinko jeans are? You guys know. Those are the most horrible pants ever. And I saw 3 billboards for them. The first billboard...
But there's billboards.
There's billboards, yeah. The first billboard said, Jinko jeans, paired perfectly with a bowl haircut and hating mom's new boyfriend. Very on brand Jinko jeans. And the next one was even simpler. The next one just said, fuck you, Gary. Because everyone's stepdad is named Gary, right? But the third one is where I drew the line, and that's where I came up with this joke. The third one, it said Jinko jeans, preferred denim of 9 out of 10 school shooters. Boo Jinko, right? Not that joke? That's a good joke. Yeah, that's a great joke.
Hey, somebody had to do it.
Fuck Jinko jokes. So I'm gonna go back to talking about not drinking just because it's taking up so much of my life now. One of the things I miss about not drinking is having drunk conversations at the bar with, random people. Like I met this girl right before I quit drinking. I met this girl at the bar who was a dominatrix. And I had like so many questions for her, right? And I was like, wow, dominatrix, so like, what do you do? And she's like, well, I don't do anything except fisting. Yeah. And that opened up a whole new avenue of questioning, right? I was like, okay, right, fisting. All right, so what do people get out of that, right? And she goes, this is verbatim, she goes, well, people that are really into fisting love the sensation of being full. Okay, one last question. How empty do you have to be inside to enjoy that? The answer is very empty, extremely empty. You have to have a big, God-shaped hole in your life.
I guess it's not being fisted, guys.
So I'm 27 and I'm not by any means old. I'm old for a college town, I feel like. But I'm 27 and I'm starting to get concerned about my body, because I worry mostly about my boobs. And don't worry, this is all an illusion. Just forget this. I am like a B- at best.
Illusion.
All right, it's all an illusion here. But I worry about my boobs because I have really small boobs. And you're like, what are you worried about? But ladies, we know this, right? Like big titty and small titty, they age differently, right? Like big titty, they sag. They get like matronly, regal even, right? They get big regal boobies. But small titty, they drift apart like Pangea. So you gotta wrangle that shit in, You gotta worry about that.
Like a little fried egg.
Yeah, and like a little fried. Oh my god, I love this woman. I love this table. We're gonna party later. We're gonna sober party. Sober party later. We're gonna watch you guys drink and we're like, woo! Love it. I'll do one more and I'll introduce your next comic. So, have you guys ever dated someone that was just like so selfish that it really sticks with you years later? Like I used to date this guy who would not go down on me. Yeah, that's the response that needs is complete silence because it's horrifying, right? But it was so inconsiderate, because every time we eat out, I'd have to finish a whole pussy by myself, Oh.